Hello, my name is Leo and welcome to another reading of the Elder Scrolls. Today we're going to be reading the Yellow Book of Riddles. For earnest pleasure and the strengthening of the mind, the author here collects all that he has learned of the art of riddling, by dint of diligent study and through years of discourse with others of similar inclination. The posing and puzzling of riddles is a convention of polite aristocratic Western society. Nobles and social aspirants collect books of riddles and study them, hoping thereby to increase the chances of their appearing sly and witty in conversation. Okay, now it does have the answers, I've noticed. I haven't read any of them, and they're written backwards, but I can very easily read them backwards. So I'm just going to use my thumb to cover up the answer. Hopefully that'll... Wait, do you have a book? No. That would actually be better, but that's fine, it's fine. A metal... Hang on, wait, actually, hold on. Let me just... What about tissue box? Yeah, tissue box will work. Okay. So, watch it. Yeah, no, I'm watching it. Alright. So, a metal, neither black nor red, as heavy as a man's golden greed. What? You know, they really should just put the answers on, like, the next page. They really should have done that, so we can actually think about the answers. Whatever. Anyway, a metal, neither black nor red, as heavy as man's golden greed. What you do to stay ahead with friend or arrow or steed. Does that rhyme? Yeah, greed instead. And red and ahead, actually. Let me try to read that and actually make it rhyme. A metal neither red... Sorry. a metal neither black nor red, as heavy as man's golden greed. What you do to stay ahead with friend or arrow or steed. Okay. So a metal that is not black or red, and it is as heavy as man's golden greed. I don't know what that means. And then what you do to stay ahead with friend or arrow or stead. With friend or arrow or steed. Sorry, not stead. I want to rhyme ahead with... I know. It's weird. Anyway, what's the answer? Hold on. I know this is a book reading, but I also want to try to actually figure out the riddle for myself. So, a metal that is not black, so it's not ebony, or red, so it's not Daedric, as heavy as man's golden greed. I don't actually know what that means. Is it just gold? What you do to stay ahead. I wonder if it's actually like one of the material / metals of the Elder Scrolls universe. What do we got? Well, we got steel. Steel? What you do to stay ahead with a friend? Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it? Iron? No. What else is there? Steel, iron. There's the ones that are like named after races, like Elven and Orcish and Daedric, Adamantium. This is the main game, so it wouldn't be Adamantium. Ebony? No. So it's not black. Yeah, that's true. What other metals are there? Plate? Maybe it is steel. Because you could... steal an arrow? Huh? I mean, like... I'm thinking of the word steal as in, like, to steal yourself. Like, get ready for doing something. But... would steel be as heavy as man's golden greed? What does man's golden greed mean anyway? I don't know, dude. How long are you gonna do this for? Well, it's a very short book, so we got time. If you say so. Can we just look at the answer? No, I really want to like legitimately think about this. You know what I really want to do? I really want to come back to it, but I can't because if I scroll, like, move my tissue box a little bit down, I'll see the answer. It's not black or red. That doesn't really help me much, but it's heavy, I guess. What other metals are there? To be fair, I can't actually remember all the freaking metals. Oh, glass? Glass? But glass isn't heavy. No. What about leather? It's not a metal, dumbass. Neither is glass, idiot. That's a good point. And how would glass help you stay ahead from an arrow? I'm gonna get steel. Alright, let's look at the answer. The answer is... what? L-E-A-D. L-E-A-D? Lead? Yes. But lead's black. Huh? Okay, I get it. Yeah, lead to stay ahead from a friend. Oh yeah, you lead an arrow. Of course you do, and you also lead a horse. That, yeah, okay, I get that. But I don't understand. Is lead not black? And what does it mean by as heavy as man's golden great? I guess that just means it's heavy. Because lead is pretty heavy. Lead's black though! Okay, let's read the next one. Alright. Where's the answer? Wait, that's not the answer. Where's the answer? Oh, there's the answer. Wait, what? Oh god, that's really annoying. What? There's like the final line of the riddle, and then the answer is like the next thing. There's no gap. Whatever. Alright, a man says, if you lie to me, I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. What must you say to stay alive? That's backwards. Wait, what? Oh! Oh god, thank god I didn't read that. The answer... That's stupid! What? The thing that tells you that it's the answer is underneath the actual answer. Alright, whatever. One more time. Alright. If you lie to me, I will slay you with a sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. What must you say to stay alive? Well, tell the truth, because I'm immune to magicka. No, ask a question? See, this reminds me of the urban legend, the Japanese urban legend of the scissor girl. I think it's called the scissor girl. It's this like woman with like long black hair, who carries either like a large pair of scissors or just regular pair of scissors, and you meet her at night, and she's got these like big scars next to her face, next to her mouth, sorry, that gives her this big scary like smile. And then she asks you, am I beautiful? And if you say yes, then she cuts your face like her, because she wants you to be beautiful like her. And if you say no, then she stabs you and kills you because she's offended. And the only way to get out of it is, I think, to ask a question or to do something that confuses her. I think it was to ask her, am I beautiful? Or something like that. So I'm going to say ask a question. You will slay me with a SWOR. Oh, I get it. It's a fucking conundrum. Right, you tell them that you'll slay them with a sword. Because if that is the truth, he can't, because if it's the truth, he's supposed to slay you with a spell. But if it's a lie, then he'll slay you with a sword. But then that would make it true. So, clever. That was actually clever. I should have thought slightly more about that. I just don't answer. Exactly. Right? Ask a question, just leave. That'll work too. Whatever. There's no answer. Okay, there's no answer on this page. Where's the... I'll just read this fast. No, hang on. I need to check. I just don't want to... Okay. Alright, Alright, Abosimo was slain. The Ultima claims the Dunmer is guilty. Oh, it's one of these questions. Wait, okay, so Abosimo... Okay, Wood Elf got killed. The High Elf claims the Dunmer did it. The Dunmer says the Khajiit did it. The Orc swears he didn't kill the Bolsima. The Khajiit says the Dunmer is lying. If only one of these speaks the truth, he could... Oh, God. This is really annoying. Yes, because it's on 2 pages. This is a pain in the asshole. Alright. I should write it down. You should just write down the thing. So, who said someone was lying? The Khajiit said the Dunmer's lying. And only one person tells the truth. Alright. And then the rest of it is... The Ultima says the Dunmer did it. The Dunmer says the Khajiit did it. If the Khajiit... So wait, the Khajiit said that the Dunmer's lying, correct? If the Khajiit is telling the truth... Yes. If the Khajiit is telling the truth, that means the Dunmer is telling a lie, which is fine. And that means that the Khajiit didn't do it. And then the Orc who swears that he didn't kill it is also lying, which means he did do it. And then the Ultima who says the Dunmer did it is lying, so the Dunmer didn't do it. So that would mean the Orc did it. Okay. If the Ultima is telling the truth, then the Dunmer did it. Oh, hang on. So wait, if the Khajiit is lying... okay. Yeah, okay. If the Khajiit is lying, then the Khajiit says that the Dunmer is lying. So if the Khajiit is lying, that means the Dunmer is telling the truth. I'm confused. Oh god, this is confusing. Wait. Because you started this by saying the Khajiit... The first scenario you did was the Khajiit is telling the truth. Right. Which means the Dunmer is lying. Which means yes. And in that scenario, the Orc did it. Right. If the Khajiit is lying... Yes, if the Khajiit is lying, the Khajiit says the Dunmer is lying, which means that's a lie, which means the Dunmer is telling the truth. Yes. Which means the Khajiit did it. But then in that scenario, the Orc who swears he didn't kill it is also lying, so he did it. That means that... okay, so that can't be true, because then there's 2 people that did it, right? Okay. What else you got? I think that's it, because I think any other will contradict it, the Khajiit saying that Dunmer was lying. But I'll go with it, yeah. So if the Orc is telling the truth... Okay. The Orc's telling the truth, which means he didn't do it, right? That means the Khajiit is lying, right? Which means... Wait, what? Hang on. If the Orc is telling the truth, and the Khajiit is lying, then that means the Dunmer is telling the truth. Which is fine. That's fine. But only one person's telling the truth. Right? Hang on, I gotta read the last part. I gotta hold the spoiler. the box of spoilers, the tissue box of spoilers. If you... Yeah, only one of them is telling the truth. Alright, go back. Only one of them is telling the truth. So that is a paradox, because if the orc is telling the truth, then... Okay, if anyone... Hold on. It's really confusing. If anyone but the Khajiit is telling the truth, then the Dunmer is also telling the truth. So the Dunmer must be the one telling the truth. Huh? No. Only the Dunmer or the Khajiit is telling the truth. Okay. Let's just do it. Okay, the orc is telling the truth, right? So he didn't kill him. That's fine, whatever. But that means the Khajiit is lying about the Dunmer telling the lying, which means the Dunmer is telling the truth. If that's true, then two people are telling the truth, and that's impossible. Alright. If the Ultima is telling the truth, then the Dunmer is guilty. That's irrelevant. Yes. But that means that the orc is now lying. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What if the Bossima was lying? That doesn't make any sense. What about if the Dunmer is telling the truth? Okay, the Dunmer is telling the truth. That means the Khajiit did it. Okay. But then the orc would be lying, so the orc would have done it. Okay, so the orc did it. I'm pretty sure the orc did it, because in this scenario, the first scenario that you talked about, the Khajiit is telling the truth. Okay? Which means everyone else is lying. Including the orc. Right? So the Ultima is lying, so the Dunmer didn't do it. The Dunmer is lying, which the Khajiit said, is lying. So the Khajiit did it, which is a lie, so he didn't do it. And the orc who swears he didn't do it, did it. Yeah. So the orc did it. The Khajiit is telling the truth, and the orc killed him. Alright, let's check. Fuck yeah! I got one. I got one. Yeah! I'm so happy about that. Didn't get the other ones, but... I need to... Wait. Sorry, before this book reading is over... I wouldn't really call this a book reading, I'll be honest with you. Whatever. I need to know what colour lead is. Because I was aware that lead was black. Maybe it's like a grey colour. Also, I want to get a tentative pass. I want half marks for the second one. Because not answering or asking another question would also save you. Just leave, right? Just leave. Can't go if you don't answer him. Anyway, what colour... Oh god, my phone's so slow. Come on, you bitch. What colour is lead? Won't it be green or something? Well, you never know. Well, this has been the Yellow Book of Riddles. I kind of want to do the Blue Book of Riddles. Do you have it? Yeah. Are there any other books of riddles? Don't mind those books, by the way. B for blue. Yes, Is there a Blue Book of Riddles? Yes, there definitely is. Sure about that? Oh, wait. Is that a T for the? Oh, it's under T for the. Alright. Oh, my bad. That's fine. The Blue Book of Riddles. Eesh. Wait. There it is. Alright. Just avert your eyes a little bit. Wait, what? There's no riddles. Well, it's very short, so I might as well do it in this video as well. Alright, now let's do a book reading of the Blue Book of Riddles. Sure. Herein are presented all manner of riddles, as collected by the scholars of St. Realms, to the greater glory of the tribunal, Alzamy. The posings and puddles of riddles is a conversation. Yes, we already read that. It's a conversation of polite aristocratic Western society nobles and social aspirants collect books of riddles and study them, hoping thereby to increase the chances of their appearing sly and witty in conversation. There were no riddles, though. There were no riddles, though. Are there any other books of riddles? What other colours would there be? Red? Okay, let's check red. I don't really. Never mind, there totally is one. Oh. Okay, alright, we'll do this. You want to do all three? Yeah. I'm going to do all three in one book. Okay. Well, get your spoiler. Your spoiler box. Alright, the red book of riddles. This handy. Oh god. Oh no, it's not spelled correctly. This handy book doth contain all diverse manner of riddles and follies, and by means of careful study the prudent scholar gentleman may find himself no longer discomforted by the sharp wit of his fellows. Posing and pulling his riddles is whatever. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Oh, the answer's it's not backwards. Well, I mean, the answer is... No, yeah, it's not written backwards. Shit. Alright. God, this is really hard. This is really a pain in the ass. I really wish they would have put the answers at the back. But whatever. You know, they should have actually done... I know, they should have done like the next page and then have the next question on the next page after that. Something like that. Anyway. Yeah, keep going. It has a tail, a side, and a head. Coin. I call it what I call a snake. Huh? It has no body, and it is dead. Okay, I thought it was a coin. Drake! Drake! Because that's the name of coins in the Elder Scrolls. Yeah? Drake? Yeah! It's a Drake! Fuck yeah. Alright, cool. What's next? Don't look at the answer. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Poets know the hearts of men and mer. But beasts can't know my heart. Okay. You see, this book was written by a bear. Huh? Poets know the hearts of men and mer, but beasts can't know my heart. You see, this book was written by a bear. What? I don't understand. When they say beasts, are they referring to Argonians and Khajiit, or are they referring to literal animals? Yeah. This book was written by a bear? What on earth does that mean? I don't know. It's a really interesting book. You sure you have all the riddles, right? I hope so. This book was written by a bear. What does that mean? Paw prints? I mean, that's not really a book, but it's a way to read stuff. I mean, it's a way of, like, kind of writing. It's the only thing I can think of. Unless they're referring to a bear as, like, I don't know, a Nord. Poets know the hearts of the beast can't know my hate. You see this? I really don't know. I give up, honestly. I mean, what is actually the question? There is no question. It doesn't actually have a question. You're right. But neither did the first one. That's true. I'm gonna go with paw prints or something to do with Nords. It is not a book of poetry. What? What? I don't understand that. That was... That's fucking stupid. How many more pages are there? Just the last one. Okay. Go back, please. Go back. Can't see my mouse. Alright. I gave you a sock. Oh, okay. I gave you a sock. Yes. Not unlike a box. With hammers and nails all around it. 2 lids open when it knocks. I gave you... Did you say a sock or socks? Go back. No, it's a sock. What are the kind of things, except for actual socks, what other kind of things are socks? Windsock? Sock puppet? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a sock puppet, sure. Alright, wait. What was the box part? It's a sock not unlike a box. Is that like when you take tissue boxes? Which I'm thinking of because I'm holding one right now. And then you sort of put your feet into it? Have you ever done that? Have you ever had like tissue box shoes? It's good fun. Anyway, with hammers and nails all around it. With hammers and nails all around it. I'm thinking a coffin? Why would it have hammers though? I mean, nails I get it. Why would it have hammers? Is it some kind of instrument? Why would it have nails? No, I'm thinking hammers like... I know, like a piano? Yeah. 2 lids open when it knocks. What does that mean? 2 lids open when it knocks. I'm still trying to understand the sock. I mean, is it a music box? Why would that be a sock though? I don't know. Hammers and nails. Hammers and nails. I'm thinking instrument or music box or 2 lids open when it knocks. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What does that mean? What's another way of using knock? Knock an arrow? That doesn't make sense though. Why would 2 lids open when you knock an arrow? 2 lids! Eyelids! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it could be eyelids. But what's the deal with the hammers and the nails? I don't know. What is this thing? It's got hammers and nails all around it. What the fuck does that mean? Nails is in like fingernails? But what are the hammers? I don't know. Hammers could be the... Well, what if hammers were like your eardrums? But those aren't hammers. You know what I'm thinking with the 2 lids open when it knocks? I'm thinking like if you knock on like the door, then someone wakes up. Are you ready to give up? No. What was the first part? I gave you a sock? Not unlike a box. Wait, is that like I punched you? Because I socked you in the face? And not unlike a box because it's boxing? But what is the hammers and nails thing, man? No idea. Alright, I give up. My initial idea was like an instrument. Could be boxing. Like punching someone. Other than that, like the two leads I want to say is something to do with waking up. That's all I got. What's the answer? Oh, I was right! Must have been a great hit. But I don't understand what the hammer part is. Or the nail. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, okay. Definitely real was the eyelids, yeah. Interesting. I still don't understand what the hammers and nails are. But whatever, that was the red book of riddles. Are there any other books of riddles? I don't think so. What other colours would there be? Green? There's no green. Get the fuck out of here. Or it could be gold. No, there's no gold one either. What other colours would there be? Purple? No, it wouldn't be purple. You don't know. You're right, I don't know. Alright, well those were 3 books of readings. It's a shame that the blue one was very disappointing. Unless there's another one that's better. I don't know. Oh, there's no black book? No, there's no black book. Alright, but you were looking something up. Yes, what was I looking up again? Ah, lead, yes. What colour is lead? Lead has a bluish white colour that soon tarnishes to a dull greyish colour when exposed to air. As a liquid, lead has a shiny chrome silver luster. How was I fucking supposed to know that? I mean, fucking do science in high school, I guess. Alright, well that's it. I guess, yeah. Shame about the blue one. Yeah. If there is more, then I'll do another book rating. But that was, there was 3 books. The yellow book of riddles, the blue book of riddles, and the red book of riddles. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.